Without further ado, Charwell, I just started the recording if you want to say hi to lovely people on YouTube.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with week 3, and I'm going to center the text before we start, of week 3 of the Triple Sunset Circuit. Game 2, SSS Monarchs versus the MWM Muscles. I expect a thriller. My pick for game of the week. Let's begin.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
How's the weather looking like over near you, Charwell? Because it has been sort of crazy over in the general Midwest area that I live. We got like dust and like 80-degree weather, and then like my temperature thing on my computer has been jumping back and forth between cold and warm.
It's been pretty nice here. It's been raining the past couple days, but I think that ended yesterday, so it's starting to warm up, which I'm not really looking forward to.
Well, it's already starting to rain base hits for this SSS team as Peach gets aboard, lead-off batter. Wario on the mound. Yellow Yoshi flies out, but won't have a throw to first. Or sorry, Pink Yoshi flies out to Yellow Yoshi. Do you have like a player or team to watch that you're really looking forward to, Charwell, now that this is your, I believe, first unbiased game of commentary?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing your team play.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a fast double play.
Yeah, that was right to first baseman. I believe Wario over there. No, King Boo, excuse me. Gets the ground out, gets the tag at first. Or gets the line out, gets the tag at first. Inning's over, and Peach is at bat. So you can't really see it with how tall Cyclops is, but against some shorter batters, you'll see this sort of intimidation effect that the Great Delfino Wall has, as they already have their first victim tonight. 6-3 on the put away. These Piantas, they just have so much reach, but Red Pianta doesn't get to it there, and Yellow Yoshi gets aboard for the core of this Muscles lineup. PD 3, King Boo 4. Now, I think Peach has been good, but I need her to be great if this team wants to go far in the playoffs. And she's already let up a home run ball up to her defenders now, but baby Peach out there making up for her adult form. Never grow up because it just kept the game tied.
Surprised that one didn't go over her head.
I know. I'm glad you brought that up, because one of the things I was going to say is it's sort of I think one of the things I'm starting to consider more, and I don't know if this is like fool's gold, is putting taller people out in the outfield.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird to think. But you also want you also want like fast, or it's all good. The delay makes it hard. You also want like fast or good fielding characters, and those are typically small. King Boo gets aboard here after P gets robbed. 2 outs, 2 on, 1 in scoring position.
I think like a happy medium for the outfield is the Miis.
Yeah, Miis really live out there. I think some MVP candidates have been playing out there. Yellow Magikarp at bat. He hasn't had a bad season swinging the bat, but against this Great Delfino Wall, it doesn't matter. They go to one another. Yellow Pianta to Red Pianta, put away. Game remains scoreless. Great defensive effort so far.
From experience, it is just so hard to get past those Piantas.
Yeah, Charwell's own eggs won 6-4, but it was, again, we were talking about it earlier, one of my nominees for Games of the Year are already. Wario having to go to his star pitch after digging himself into a hole in the count. 2-0. Toadsworth picks right. It is right, and it's a base hit up to Choopy, who gets the ball into Yellow Magikarp before getting obliterated by Bob-omb. We have to check if she's okay when we go to commercial. Purple Toad charges up. He wants to unequalize this game. Instead, he's going to keep it maybe a little bit more closer. It's right to Yellow Magikarp having a great defensive season. 4-6-3 double play as Yellow Pianta now flies out to PD Piranha, and the inning's already over. We didn't have a chance to banter or anything.
For real. That was a quick one.
Now, I really like what the Muscles do with the bottom of their order to start this off here. Choopy batting, I believe, 5th, and then Wario 6th, Waluigi 7th, or it might be shifted down one, but it's a really strong, good contact hitting chorus. Choopy gets aboard for one of the league's best hitters already. He has a home run on this stage this year. He has the most hits in the league, I believe, or second most. It's Wario? Yeah. And he continues to mash. He drives a single into the perfect gap in right field. It hits an arrow back. Choopy's going to be able to score off this. It hits the wall in left field. It's a disaster for SSS. as already the Monarchs are behind 1-0 thanks to a great, well-placed single into right, eventually left field. Turns into a double for Wario.
It's night, so those arrows are going to send the ball farther.
You know, it might be a little bit of a cheesy nickname, but Small Ball City, it ain't wrong. If you can drop those singles perfectly into the gaps, God, it gets bad for the defense quickly. Oh, and when you combine Waluigi's Star Swing, where is that ball going? Where it's going is it's going to send Wario to third as Baby Peach has, Purple Toad, no play in left field. The protege going to have his first RBI with this new team, I believe. Baby Peach with a great, maybe a little bit of a misplay by center fielder there, but the attack plays the ball and gets a throwaway to Purple Toad in left field. If he threw it back to second, he might have had Waluigi, but instead, it's just a normal RBI single for Toad. Runners on first and second. Peach in a jam here. She's down 2-0, no outs. Cyclops up to bat. He pops one up. Left field. Should be fielded by Purple Toad. You can't let this Murkrow's team, I think, get ahead, because that's where Wario really shines, where he can play around with his off-speed pitches. And they're not going to let them get any farther ahead. Great Delfino Wall does its job.
Shuts them down.
They've been great hitters as well. I've noticed that the Yellow Delfino, or Yellow Pianta, despite being a better, or a worse fielder, has been a way better hitter.
Yeah.
Limited sample size, to be sure, but it's nice that they round each other out like that. Wario goes to a star pitch. Green Noki guesses right. It is right, but no power on the ball. Pops it right up to the center fielder. Chupi gets it on a running grab. 1 out. Red Pianta at the plate. Chance to do a little bit of damage of his own. Catch up to Yellow Pianta. Maybe put his name in some MVP voting. That one has home run trajectory. They're going to test Chupi and Yellow Yoshi. They don't
even go for it.
They don't have the angle, or maybe they get lost in the lights, but they save themselves an attempt on the stat sheet. But that has to be an error or something. I think they were well in position and well in time. Maybe they just misplayed that or what, but lead's cut in half with one swing as Red Pianta crushes one to right field. Green Toad now at bat. 1 out, 1 on as he gets a single.
They've been loving sending him right up the center, which I think is where the biggest gap for the Great Delfino Wall is. Oh, yeah. Never mind. With the other team.
Nah, it's all good. I mean, it's a gap in general. I think it's been one of the more contested areas of the league this year, which is why now people that argue, if you join the Discord, !Discord in chat if you're watching this live, I'm going to be posting after this week All-Star ballots as we take our All-Star break. If you are somebody that's going to be voting and you're voting purely off of stats, don't get fooled. Big hit by Pink Yoshi is going to score one as Arrow catches badly and gives the room for Green Toad to get home. But yeah, in that Discord, I'm going to be posting All-Star ballots, and if you're going to use stats to vote for All-Stars, know that the Hammer Bros and Magic Koopas and other players that have like weird dives probably get undercredited on the stat sheet because the game just expects them to get those balls. Speaking of getting those balls, Petey Piranha misses it, maybe an easy diving catch, and now it turns into trouble as Peach is going to score the go-ahead run herself. Great play, drop kicks Waluigi in the forehead. Baby Peach sends the single out to center field. Error by Petey on the play. Chupi gets it in quick, and Yellow Magic Koopa maybe even quicker to the catcher Waluigi, but he's obliterated by a foot to the craniums. Peach maybe should be ejected, but instead puts her team in the lead 3-2.
I think it's legal.
Ooh, double play ball here. Yellow Magic Koopa fields it, dodges the fireballs, gets it to second base where shortstop Petey Piranha is waiting for him, but all of a sudden the Muscles are in a hole and their best hitters are going to have to go to work here. Petey Piranha up next. Line drive to right where you normally want to send it. That gap that in Wario City that has the arrows, but that's exactly where the Piantas are playing tonight. You can tell their strategy is to take those balls away, and he does on a leap and grab. King Boo, though, 2 home runs the last time they played here. Let's see if he can hit another. Ground ball up through center, but it's that hole that Charles was talking about in the Great Delfino Wall. The gateway. How have you felt about the Magic Koopas?
I think they are insane fielders. I kind of like underrated them, but I'm starting to see their potential.
Yeah. Great teamwork there from the Great Delfino Wall. Red Pianta actually ate the fireball that would have contested Yellow Pianta. Oh, great well hit ball by Choopy. Baby Peach gets up there, puts it away. Would have been a 2-run bomb to take the lead. Instead, great defensive play by this SSS outfield. Monarchs keep the lead on the back of a defensive effort from an infant.
Air item maybe could have saved that there.
So far, the princesses, I've asked for them to do more, and they've stepped up. Oh, what was the item that they had there?
I think they had fireballs, maybe.
Yeah, I'd love to see them use those items quicker, but, you know, it's up to the whims of fate, so.
Truly.
Baby Peach killing it. I agree. She already has an MVP on the season. She might win another here. Purple Toad bets on the right, or the left ball, and it's the right pitch. Wings one out to left field. He's aboard with a single. Yellow Pianta at the plate. He's crushed them before. Small ballpark. Uppies to deny a dinger. I love that. Strike two. Wario. Delivering. Yellow Pianta swings for contact. Hits one into that gap. Doesn't catch an arrow, but Choopy gets there. Has to sort of finagle around the fireballs. And Purple Toad, he has wheels. He's on the corners. It's 2-1, no out. Wario, bit of trouble in the top of the fourth. Ooh, Green Noki has one taken away. Double play from Yellow Magic Koopa, who going to take that one out of right field. And by the time that Yellow Pianta noticed he was out at first, he dove to try and get there in time. Red Pianta, pivotal home run earlier. Not going to have one this time. Line drive to Choopy. Innings over. Wario works himself out of a jam. Already gone for it. 3 runs. Impressive effort, but not good enough today. Needs a little bit more run support.
Another pretty close game that we're seeing.
I love when the games are close because I have to watch them regardless. Oh, and this one might have gotten closer. Purple Toad coming over again. They're going to have to make more magic happen. It's over, Baby Peach's head. Wario with the leadoff. At that in the inning. A solo bomb to his likeness in Wario City's center field. Off of his nose.
We have a tight game.
Man, Captain of the Year, he might be Captain of the Year. I can't even argue at this point. Like, I love my guys, but he is doing something for this team. He is a spark plug.
For real.
Protege at the plate. Might be a signature moment if he can get a win over one of the premier teams in the leagues. Thanks to his
foul block.
The field choice helps them. The manhole cover takes out Baby Peach. The protege. His homecoming. He says hello to his new fans in right field at Wario City. He gives them a souvenir and he puts the muscles in the lead. 5-3. What a play. What a player. Oh, first out of the inning belongs to Cyclops. He's in a bit of a slump, but his team is rallying behind him. How feeling, Char? What a game.
Feeling pretty good. This is a good game so far.
P. Piranha played.
It's nice to watch and commentate them without being like stressed about my own team.
I know, you just want the game to be good.
Yeah.
PD Piranha charging up. What I love about PD is that he's a power hitter that doesn't get scared by strike two. He will still charge up most of the time. He does decide to hit for contact here, and it's going to pay off. Drops one into the gap in left field. Not super well hit, but will force Peach off the mound. Leaves one for Toadsworth to clean up with 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth that's gone less than ideal for the Monarchs. King Boo waits for the changeup from the savvy veteran. Directly up center field.
Gotta be a little bit nervous, though, if you're I believe the muscle, because you have 2 very slow runners on base with another very slow runner hitting right now.
That's a good point. Anything that he gets, and with that Delfino Wall, he's going to have to put it into the outfield. Can't get it past Yellow Pianta. Lead stays at 2, but what a way to acquire it. The protege, a signature moment, the go-ahead 2-run bomb, assisted by the stage. PD Piranha takes one away. Now, those are the ones that don't show up on the stat sheet, you know. I think he has some of the most errors at that position this year, and he'll add another this game. But he gets some of his nice plays taken away, too. I think he's been a better shortstop than not. It's just he's frustrating, you know. He's a swingy player.
Yeah. Definitely.
You would just hope with so much height that he'd have a little bit more talent. Pink Yoshi hitting very well tonight. Gets on base for a second time, and there's 2 on, 1 out. Peach is on second. She's had the base running savviness to score the tie or go-ahead run last time. Baby Peach might have a chance to bat her in again. Going to be hard to force a double play against Pink Yoshi. They're not going to get a chance to. That one's going to load the bases. Almost get the check at first, but Wario's tired out there, guys. And he is up against Toadsworth with the bases loaded, 1 out. They're leaving him in there. They want him to finish the 5th. He goes to his phony ball. Toadsworth bets right. He knows it's right. Yellow Magic Loop with a nice play. Takes it out of the field from going into center. He puts it right on second base for the double play. Wario gets his way out of another bases loaded jam. Ends the inning scoreless. He's gone 5, and Muscles are leading. God, I'm sorry I'm not. I keep just yammering on and on and on. But this game is enthralling, guys. Horribly timed error from Purple Toad in left field. That's going to bounce right off his forehead. Should have been an out. Choopy gets a double.
I wonder if that can bounce into a home run. Probably not, right?
It would be a ground rule double, I believe.
Okay.
Which would just award her second automatically. I actually saw it take away a triple from somebody to give a ground rule double. Wario slaps another one directly to center. Purple Toad's not there in time. Same spot, same importance. First one was a solo shot. He smashes in. 2 runs this time. Choopy and himself. And Wario just blew open this game. It's 7-3 Muscles. Toadsworth, he's had enough. Veteran knows when to call it quits. No runners for Baby Peach to inherit, but she's still going to have to pitch around a disastrous part of the order as Waluigi gets on board with a slicer down the third baseline. What a statement game by the Muscles, man. Another statement to make here would be the Protégés. Look at how worn the texture on his bat is. You can tell the practice he's put in as he rips another one into right field.
I was going to say, look at how much bigger the bat is than him.
Well-timed pal block gets Protégé board back to the top of the order for the Muscles. Oh, Cyclops hits right into a double play, courtesy of a nice play from Yellow Pianta. Waluigi advances to third with 2 outs. Now, Cyclops started off the week 2 so hot. He has been in a slump to finish it. I really want to see him pick it back up just for his sake. Another insurance run added here as Waluigi scores from third on the base hits to center field by Yellow Yoshi, but trouble's brewing. PD Piranha and King Boo up next. PD Piranha line drive to center. But Toadsworth settles under it. Explosion in the outfield and an explosion at plate. They add another 3 runs. Lead balloons to 5 for the Muscles over the Monarchs. And they're starting off this inning with their closer. They said, here's your run support. Let's get Waluigi on the mound. Charble, as somebody who's played both people like with high pitching stats and people that have low pitching stats but a lot of stamina, there's a sort of trend going around with Waluigi, with DK, with... Okay, just a fly ball into foul territory. Probably an out if Protégé can handle this. What's your opinion on like pitching specialists versus pitching endurance specialists? Finesse versus endurance, I'll say. Or power versus endurance versus finesse.
I personally prefer endurance, and I think you can see that in Yoshi, who has been an absolute workhorse for me this season. I don't know. I just feel like having a consistent pitcher who can like go for those long games is just so valuable because it means that nothing else changes around in your outfield or your infield, which I feel like is very important.
Speaking of, Wario went 5, and then Waluigi was looking good pitching, but that error from Petey maybe could have put the inning away with a double play. Now sends Red Pianta to the plate with a chance to do some damage as he hits long ball into the gap in left field. Attack from Toad fields the ball, but no power throw. Maybe a little bit of an error on the handoff there. Maybe if she had the throw, they would have been able to get Pianta at plate, but unlikely. Run scorers for Monarchs still looking at a mountain to climb, but they had their, is it Pittons in place?
I have no clue.
A lot of my vocabulary comes from D&D, which means I've only ever read it. And I don't know how it's pronounced. I know how to pronounce that, though. Trouble! Green Toad looking at 2, and it looks like at least one's going to score. Red Pianta's getting the go-ahead.
He's going
Weak
for
throw
it.
from the center fielder. Not in time from the cutoff man. Wario has no play at the plate. Red Pianta scores from first, showing some wheels. The bodyguard guiding this game back to life. It's 8-6 now. Waluigi's looking tired. And he's up against the captain. The one who maybe gave him a concussion earlier. Do you think we'll ever see somebody get cut off by one of those cutoff throws?
I really hope so.
Nice changeup. I love how this team uses their breaking balls. You know, the curveballs, the changeups, they're really elusive. They're maybe one of the only teams I like going to them. Peach drops one into center field. Probably going to put runners in the corner here. P. Piranha, no play, standing on second. Runners on first and third. Pink Yoshi's had a great day at the plate, but against Wario, can he do it against Waluigi? He can't! Wait, no he can't! P. Piranha! Oh, great diving play to rob a hit and an RBI there, but doesn't have the throw after getting up to first base despite the chemistry. Good awareness from Peach to get back. Baby Peach, another chance to be the hero. She's been put in this position all night. And she's come through again! One in the right field. Could be danger if it lands on the arrow. Instead, Choopy handles it. Lead is now just 1, 8-7. Oh man, Charwell, I've seen this game before. No lead is safe.
Truly.
Toadsworth, man. This dude has been, other than his pitching tonight, I think he's had a great season. And you know what? They're not even going to try him at the plate. They're going to their true closer. They're bringing King Boo. Now, this is King Boo's first plate appearance since being demoted, or I guess promoted, in how he's been hitting, to a relief hitter. Oh! Okay. They bring him in. Runners, I believe, first and second. The POW block interferes with a weakly hit ball to Magic Koopa, but he holds on to it, waits it out, and gets the out at first. Ends the inning. Buffer is down to just 1 for the Muscles. They'll want some insurance here. Now, what I was saying before King Boo himself steps to the plate is that he was the starter. He was horrific in the starter role, guys. But if he can come in here and close this game, it would be huge. A massive win for Murkrows. They lost this game, I believe, 9-4, 9-5 in week 1. 9-5. They were leading through most of that. So another blown lead would hurt hard. But holding into this one would be gutsy. Yellow Magic Koopa gets aboard. Past the grasping arms of Yellow Pianta and shortstop. Choopy at bat.
Baby Peach hanging in there.
Yeah, she's done a lot tonight. She's been great defensively, and now she's having to do it on the mound. 2 aboard, but 1 out. Chance for a double play here. Always relevant with the Great Delfino Wall. Wario though.
Tired pitcher.
Tired pitcher and Wario at bat. He has 2 home runs dead to center tonight over Baby Peach. Can he do a third? No, swings for contact. He knows he has to get on base. Loads the bases. Yellow Magic Koopa thinks of going home. But they watch the tape. They know that Red Pianta has thrown them out time and time again going to that catcher. Doesn't test it. And they bring in Purple Toad from left field. Still have good outfield chemistry. The Baby and Toad have chemistry with one another, I do believe. And Waluigi, not known for his home runs, so a well-timed sub, but...
Right to Toadsworth.
Ooh, hits it to
no double play,
center.
though.
No tag up either, though, for Magic Koopa. He's probably too slow, and it's a shallow outfield. One of the disadvantages of going here. Protege with the bases loaded.
Can he make something happen?
He needs to, I think. Strike 2. Swinging for contact. He's playing unselfishly. I want to see him charge up, though. Instead, chokes up. Weakly hit right to the pitcher.
Ooh.
Purple Toad wins the battle. For those that don't know the lore, by the way, of Yellow Toad and why this game means so much, this was a in-conference trade of Pink Yoshi for Yellow Toad, both of which are now having great individual games and pretty good season from Yellow Toad on their respective teams. This is the first time they're playing since this trade, so that pivotal home run is huge for him. That was like a... Well, this might be game-changing. Yellow Beyonce hits one to deep left field. Can his yellow enemies take them out? Yes. Yellow Me, Choopy, and Yellow Toad. It's yellow all around. And it's Wario clad in his yellow overalls, retaining a one-run lead after King Boo's home run-worthy pitch gets saved by the defensive efforts of Choopy. Petey Piranha on the easy put away. Some last-minute heroics, not enough. The Muscles have the win. Wow.
Another 1-point game.
Muscles shine bright. Another home team.
W.
Yeah. I mean, I think we saw this time, the home stage ended up making a huge difference.
Absolutely.
Co-MVPs, the protege and the captain, Wario, Yellow Toad. Let's take a look at this. Baby Peach, phenomenal game. Not enough. 130 efforts from both of them. Look at that. Wow.
God damn.
A couple pivotal defensive plays, offensive plays. Yellow Pianta had that chance at the end, but Choopy and the protege with a game-saving fielding effort stops the game from being tied, gets them into a 1-2-3 inning. Rest is history. Choopy, great night. Waluigi, great night. Down nights only really from Petey, Yellow Magic Koopa, and Cyclops, the three that have been their best, but did not matter. Meanwhile, other side, Baby Peach continuing, honestly, great stats, great pace for one of the Player of the Year awards. Otherwise, a little bit of a down night from everybody. Let's see if we can get started with our next game here.
What is the next game going to be?
Let's see.